What's up, YouTube world? Hollywood here on today's episode of Hollywood's Shakespeare's Sunday. Romeo and Juliet, Act 1, Scene 2, The Street. Hey, they were boy unicorns too. How do you think they made baby unicorns? Act 1, Scene 2, The Street. Enter Capulet, Paris, and servant. But Montague is bound as well as I in penalty alike, and 'tis not hard, I think, for men so old as we to keep the peace. Of honorable reckoning are you both, and pity 'tis you lived at odds so long. But now, my lord, what say you to my suit? But saying o'er what I have said before, my child is yet a stranger in the world. She hath nor seen the change of 14 years. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride, ere we may think her right to be a bride. Younger than she are happy mothers made, and too soon marred are those so early made. The earth hath swallowed all my hopes, but she is the hopeful lady of my earth. But woo her, gentle Paris, get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part, and she agree within her scope of choice lies my consent and fair according voice. This night I hold an account old accustomed feast, whereto I have invited many guests, such as I love, and you among the store. One more most welcome makes my number more. At my poor house look to behold this night, earth-treading stars that make dark heaven light. Such comfort as do lusty young men feel when well apparelled April on the heel of limping winter treads. Even such delight among fresh female buds shall you this night inherit at my house. Here all those I see, and like her most, whose merit most shall be, which on view of many mind being one may stand in number, though in reckoning none. Come, go with me to servant, giving a paper. Go, Soraya, trudge about through fair Verona, find those persons out whose names are written here, and to them say, my house and welcome their pleasures stay. Exeunt Capulet in Paris. Find them out whose names are written here. It is written that the shoemaker should meddle with his yard, and the tailor with his last, the fisher with his pencil, and the painter with his nest. About I am sent to find those persons whose names are here writ, and I can never find what names the writing person hath here writ. I must to the learned in good time. Benvolio and Romeo. Tut, man, one fire burns out another's burning. One pain is lessened by another's anguish. Turn giddy and be hopped by backwards turning. One desperate grief cures another's languish. Take thou some new infection to thy eye, and thy rank poison of old will die. Your plaintive leaf is excellent for that. For what, I pray thee? Broken shin. Why, Romeo, art thou mad? Not mad, but bound more than a madman is. Shut up in prison, kept without my food, whipped and tormented. Goddened good fellow. God, ye Godden, I pray, sir, can you read? I, mine own fortune in my misery. Perhaps you haven't learned it without books, but I pray, can you read anything you see? I, if I know the letters and the language, yes, say honestly, rest you merry. Stay, fellow, I can read. Signor Martino and his wife and daughters, County Anselm and his beauteous sisters, the lady widow of Vitravio, Signor Placentio and his lovely nieces, Mercutio and his brother Valentine, mine uncle Capulet, his wife and daughters, my fair niece Rosalind, Livia, Signor Valentio, and his cousins Tybalt, Lucio, and the lively Helena. A fair assembly, whither should they come? Up, whither? To supper to our house. Whose house? My master's. Indeed, I should have asked you that before. Now I'll tell you without asking. My master is the great rich Capulet, and if you be not of the house of Montagues, I pray come and crush a cup of wine, rest you merry. At this same ancient feast of Capulet sups the fair Rosalind whom thou so lovest. With all the admired beauties of Verona, go thither, and with unattainted eye compare her face with some that I shall show, and I will make thee think thy swan a cow. When the devout religion of mine eye maintained such falsehoods, then turned tears to fires, and these who often drowned could never die. Transparent heretics be burnt for liars, one fairer than my love, the all-seeing sun. Ne'er saw her match since first the world begun. Tut, you saw her fair, none else being by herself poised with herself on either eye. But in that crystal scales let there be weighed your lady's love against some others made, that I will show you shining at this feast, and she shall scant show well that now shows. I'll go along, no such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of mine own. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like this video, leave a message below, share this with everybody, and subscribe.